Does this look like your bedroom? Well, it sure does if you're a wild turkey. Hi, I'm Scott Hinkstrom. I'm a professor at the University of Nebraska Lincoln, and I'm a wildlife ecologist. So I spend my time out in the woods like this, studying wildlife. And if I wanted to learn about turkeys, if I wanted to observe turkeys, this is where I would come. Because this is essentially the bedroom of turkeys. They like to roost all night long up in large trees like this. It protects them from predators. It's also wooded habitat that they will move about and feed. They can gain water from streams nearby. They have shelter from the elements here. This is the habitat for a wild turkey. Now, if you had, for example, a quail, they're a smaller bird. They can't move nearly as far, and so you have to have their habitat requirements in a closer space. Whereas turkeys, they can move up to 2 miles in a day, and so they can cover the land at a far greater pace, find different space. Other species that are out there that are of interest as far as their habitats, hummingbirds. The ruby-throated hummingbird is a beautiful bird that we have here occasionally in Nebraska, and they in particular like colorful flowers and nectar. And so we can provide those, we can essentially manage the habitat for hummingbirds by providing feeders that have this sugar-water mixture that these birds just love. Another bird that lives in close communication, close area with humans, is the barn swallow. What does a barn swallow need for their bedroom? A barn. And here's an illustration of a barn swallow flying up. It's nested up in the barn that I have, and they've raised two broods of young already this year. If you were looking at habitats in general, habitats are composed of food, water, shelter, and space. Those are all needed for all wildlife. And we've talked about this wooded type habitat. We also in Nebraska have expansive grasslands that all of our wildlife take advantage of. We also have wetland habitats where waterfowl would tend to use. And we have agricultural habitats where you have a mixture of woods and grass and agricultural land. And for example, white-tailed deer really love that mixture of habitats. We call them an edge species. And so if you want to observe wildlife, you need to know the type of habitat that they live in.